Hi, it's me again. Welcome to another weekly report. The time in my reports will be slightly behind the time in real life. I would like to report from the first week after the contract was signed. The first week went very well. On the first day, I met my colleagues. In total, there are 25 employees. One project manager, he is responsible for all the projects we work on. Since this is an outsourcing company, it doesn't have its own projects and there is no product manager. And I also met the chief technology officer. He hardly does any coding, what surprised me a lot. The rest, all developers. I work here as a web developer. 8 out of developers do the same thing, 2 front-end developers and 10 mobile. Interestingly, backend developers interact with all other, they like listen. There is a separate team for each project. Each team, depending on the project, collects one developer from each area, one backend, 2 mobile, iOS and Android, and 1 front-end developers. And company has a one designer for all teams. It's enough, and I think also. First, the manager negotiates with the customer. They discuss the project, decide some details, for example, payment and so on. After that, the manager transfers the client to the product manager. There they discuss the smaller details, and the technical specifications for the project is developed, after which the designer gets down to business. After a certain time, he submits several design options. After that, after the approval of the design, the layout designers begin to make up the layout. At this time, the backend developer begins the development of the so-called API, which is a set of specific functions that will be responsible for all the functionality of the project. After the end of the layout, mobile developers and the front-end developers start connecting to the API written by the backend developer. That's all. I told you the general scheme of work and mentioned to touch on only a small part. During this week, I learned only a little bit and gradually penetrate into the whole process. In the next reports, I will tell you about each part in more details. Thank you for watching. See you during the next report.